Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna give you the best advice how to not get your MetaMask hacked, your funds stolen. I'm gonna give you the best tips, and if you follow my tips you should be safe. Okay? Okay, first of all, one thing you will need, and I always say this, is security. Make sure that you're using a very good antivirus on your computer. Okay, anytime you go on the internet, anytime you're surfing, anytime you have a connection, please make sure you have a good antivirus. Okay, because you don't have a good protection, a good security, that means anyone could walk into your system and take whatever they want to take. Okay, that's one of the highest priority. Second of all, and this is what most people don't even realize, is your, your free Wi-Fi. You know, these Wi-Fi spots that people tend to use for free. Avoid them. Avoid these Wi-Fi spots that are given to you for free, because you don't know who's behind them most of the time. You don't know if they've been hacked. You know, if you're going to connect yourself into a free Wi-Fi spot, and the person who's giving you that free Wi-Fi could literally use the communication to hack into your computer. Okay, so avoid free Wi-Fi spots. Okay, don't use them. If you don't have internet, find a secure line. Use your phone, 4G or your own internet on your phone. Don't use free internet because you're just asking for problems. Okay. Okay. Now another thing I'm gonna mention: Telegram. If you ever get any messages on Telegram, okay, anybody who's sending you messages for airdrops, for various things, do not click on any of the links. Never. Anybody sends you messages, say click this link, avoid it. Okay, because these scammers are using social media platforms to scam people. That is the weapon. Okay, because you are vulnerable when you're connected to these social media platforms, because these scammers can use fake account to make themselves look real. So you're gonna think you're talking to an official person for maybe for some crypto project, when it's actually a scammer. Okay, do not give away any information. If somebody sends you a message that you do not know, do not click on anything. Ignore them, delete them, block them. That's what I'm saying to you. You know, protect yourself. Okay, don't give the opportunity for the scammer to to get your account hacked on MetaMask. Simple. If somebody sends you a message on, we're gonna talk about, for example, Telegram. Telegram is a haven for scammers. They basically love it because there's so many fresh fish. Because these people get scammed, they're like fresh fish, and these scammers are like sharks. They're literally hunting you down. They're gonna basically go onto the social media. Let's talk about Telegram. And Telegram, when you go on Telegram, you're always gonna have some random message popping up with somebody pretending to be an official member of maybe a project that you've been following. Do not click on anything. Do not click on it. Avoid it at all costs. Okay? Because if you click on a link on Telegram, you could basically either find yourself downloading some type of malware onto your computer. You could find yourself giving away some information you're not supposed to give. You basically giving them the ability to hack into you. Okay, if you have a problem with your MetaMask, okay, don't ever go to a website, link, somebody gives you a link, they say, hey, I'm from the MetaMask support team. They have a logo of MetaMask and they are claiming that they're going to help you. You should click on the link, and in this link they're gonna help you get back your account, or sort out your issue with some transactions. Don't, guys. There's nobody who's gonna help you with that situation. Okay, the best thing to do if you have some issues with your transaction, go ask some, maybe go to a Reddit official Reddit of MetaMask and ask a general question like, I'm having a problem with the transaction. How do I solve this issue? Okay, if somebody pretends to say, I'm going to help you, send me a private message, red flags. Okay, red flags. don't ever give away your seed phrase, your password. Never show any information on your computer. Do not give it away. Okay. Links. Don't click on links. Simple. Do not click on any links. Do not download anything that somebody sent you. This is basically the best way to protect yourself from these scams. You don't give away any information. You don't download anything on your computer. You don't go on any links. You don't communicate with random users that you don't know. Right? So the other day I was on Twitter, and I realized that Twitter is also a haven for these scammers. Because if you go on a project you've been following, you have an issue with one of the project, like in terms of like transaction, or your wallet doesn't, some problems. Same situation as on Telegram. They're going to go after you. You're gonna get a private message from these guys on Twitter saying, I'm the official guy from this project and I want to help you. I'm the support guy. Basically, they're gonna claim that they're the official support for whatever project they're running, and once again they're gonna try to get as much information from you, either by getting you to go on a fake website that will actually steal your secret seed phrase and password. Basically, don't give them the ability to hack into your account, because the only way they can hack into you is when you give them the opportunity, and the only way you can give them the opportunity is by giving them personal information, clicking on links that you don't know, and these are the red flags. Okay, avoid doing those things, and you should be able to increase your defenses against those type of people. Okay, and one other thing I'm gonna give you as a tip: if you have a lot of money on your MetaMask, what I suggest is don't keep everything in one account. Maybe create another account on another computer, and for safety purpose, that computer should only be used for doing transactions on MetaMask. That's the only usage. That computer will only be used for MetaMask. No internet surfing, no reading emails, no gaming, nothing. It'll only be used as a mean to store how do you say, to have a second account, which is used to basically if you want to keep larger funds, then you keep it on a safe computer. That computer should have the maximum. Only one purpose will be to be used as transfers, like transferring money. Okay. Now, when it comes to your seed phrase, for your seed phrase, avoid writing your seed phrase in your phone. Okay. Don't write it down on your phone or anything digital. My advice to you is get a seed phrase, write it on your piece of paper. Honestly, write it on a piece of paper. Put it somewhere in your house. When you need to access your if you forget your password, you'll always have that physical piece. Okay, that's the best defense. Okay, you write it on a piece of paper. The only way somebody could get that pass seed phrase is if they broke into your house and they knew exactly who you were, and basically had personal information about you. And this is basically, you have more chances of getting struck by lightning than that happening. Okay, so if you have your seed phrase, don't write it down on your computer, write it down on a piece of paper. Same with your password, write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm giving you guys the best things to avoid getting basically exploited and hacked and getting your funds stolen, because it's a sad thing when you're investing money and you have suddenly one day you log into your MetaMask and you just find out that you're just being hacked. That is extremely negative feeling, especially to lose money like that. So that's one of the best tips that I can give you. Okay, another thing, very very important, this is where people get caught. Okay, when you go on Google and you type MetaMask, okay, these hackers are literally using Google ads to place the hacked basically they're using Google ads so that on the first page of Google you're going to see something that looks like MetaMask, but it's not MetaMask. It's fake. They're using Google Ads to place themselves on top of the page so that users like you or me will think, oh, this is the official MetaMask website, and they'll click on it, and they might put in their private details, and later they find out they got hacked. And the reason they got hacked is because they went onto a fake website that pretended to be MetaMask when it wasn't. Do you see, guys? Always make sure, and I repeat that, always make URL of where you're downloading the wallet or anything. Always check that the URL is the official one. Best thing to do is write the URL manually. Okay, don't always click on the first information you get from Google on the first page, because these guys have been using Google Ads to put fake websites on the first page. Okay, so you have to basically be vigilant when it comes to your MetaMask account. Okay, and if you want more security, you can get a Ledger Nano wallet, okay, which will store your private keys and such. You can get that as a physical wallet. It costs about $90. If you really want to get your security up there, I would advise you to get a Ledger Nano wallet. So those are my tips not to get hacked on your MetaMask account. Okay, if you follow these steps, you most likely increasing your best defenses against these hackers or these scammers. Okay, because the reason these scammers keep scamming is because it works. Simple. People fall for this. People get hacked easily because these scammers, it only takes a pool of people. You have maybe 10,000 people. Out of that 10,000, they only need to scam 50, and they've made at least $1,000. That's why these scams keeps coming up, because people are not vigilant with the MetaMask. Okay, consider MetaMask like the most important thing that you could have. So if it's the most important thing you could have, you must make sure that you protect it, and the only way to protect it is to follow the guidelines, the tips. Okay, if you follow these tips, you should be okay. So these were my best tips to secure your MetaMask. I hope it helps you, and good luck on your crypto journey.